through the music and singing like this. You know what I mean? All right, today I'm checking out the Headstones. I'm listening to their cover of The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Let's get into it. Yo, this version has a lot more oomph than the Quarter and Lightfoot version does, doesn't it? And then this guy's vocals are very different too. He's got like a pinch in the vocals, like a partial nasaliness. You know, I feel like his voice just it cuts through. It cuts through the music and singing like this. You know what I mean? It's just like a little bit of a nasally pinch. So I mean, it's not completely different emotionally than the original one. It's like still on both of them. I'd be focused on the lyrics, listening to this sad butt story. This one though, with the music video, okay, that makes me feel a little bit different emotion. I'm just like, this man's walking on a frozen lake, tempting fate. He wants to be on an episode of Final Destination or something. Or you guys remember that show, 1,000 Ways to Die? Like that. And on an episode of 1,000 Ways to Die, while you're singing about a shipwreck, walking on a frozen lake, that's crazy. Then you ain't ever gonna catch me on a frozen lake. I'm never walking on one of those. That's nuts.
I'll say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep into water. And all that remains are the faces and names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. In the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays of a sportsman. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in one Lake Erie can cinder. And the iron boat Chippewa down of the big lick they called Get You Goomay. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy.
That's a good ending. That was such a haunting ending, and then before it got all haunting and the music disappeared and the skies turned gloomy. For all that, then you had the snare drums coming in, which as soon as those come in, you feel like you're at a military funeral or something like that. You know what I mean? That instantly just took me there, but that's the part of the song they were in, singing about the church bells ringing for the dead, honoring the dead, all that kind of stuff. Overall, that was a good cover. That was good. It has enough emotional variety that it serves a purpose. You know what I mean? It's not just like a carbon copy of the original song, in which those, I think the artists are just having fun paying homage to it. But it's like, okay, if it sounds exactly like the original, then why listen? You know what I mean? But this one, it has enough of, for me, an emotional difference that it does. You know what I mean? It serves a purpose. But yeah, this song overall, cover or not cover, that's just a sad song. And I feel like this song, you still got that feeling of sadness from listening to it, you know?
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. Who to go? She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.